Welcome to Travera's AI Deep Dive podcast, hosted by Chip and Nova, our AI co-hosts. Together, they transform top marketing insights from our blogs, articles, and events into actionable strategies you can use. Ready to dive in? Let's get started.
Welcome to the Travera Deep Dive. I'm Chip.
I'm Nova.
We're here to kind of break down complex topics in the world of digital marketing.
Right.
Today, we're going behind the scenes on a website refresh project
For Timmerman Airport.
which is a general aviation airport here in Milwaukee. So this deep dive is a little different.
It is.
Instead of focusing on breaking news, we're analyzing one of our published case studies. It's a chance to really learn from a real-world project.
Real world.
And see how Travera's expertise took an outdated website and brought it into the modern era.
Our listeners are probably familiar with our work with Mitchell International Airport.
They probably are.
Which owns Timmerman. And this case study, it offers a perfect glimpse into how this long-standing partnership of ours fosters innovation.
Yeah. Our relationship with Mitchell, it goes way back to 1996. Practically the dawn of the internet. We helped them launch the first U.S. airport website with real-time arrivals and departures. Then we built the first mobile airport website
In the country.
And helped them establish their social media presence.
Our team has consistently been at the forefront of digital innovation for Mitchell, and that's why they entrusted us with the Timmerman Airport website refresh.
So for those unfamiliar, can you give us a quick overview of Timmerman Airport?
Sure. So Timmerman is a general aviation airport serving private pilots, charter flights, flight schools, corporate aviations with multiple runways, hangars, and all the necessary facilities to support regional air travel.
And it plays a significant role in alleviating some of the congestion at Mitchell International.
Exactly. Timmerman is a vital part of Milwaukee's aviation network, catering to a specific segment of air travel, while contributing to a smoother experience at the main airport.
This website refresh, how did it come about? Was it purely aesthetics, or was there more to it?
It initially stemmed from a technical recommendation to update the website's content management system, or CMS, along with some back-end infrastructure upgrades.
Oh, so like routine maintenance for a website.
Right.
But that's not all, is it? I'm sensing a bigger opportunity here.
You're absolutely right. During our evaluation, our team noticed the existing design was, well, let's just say it was stuck in the 90s. Outdated colors, a clunky layout, inconsistent branding with Mitchell Airport, poor navigation, cluttered user interface.
It definitely sounds like it was time for an upgrade. So a routine technical update evolved into a full-blown redesign. How did Mitchell react to that?
They were immediately on board. Remember, we've built a strong relationship with them over the years, and they trust our expertise. Plus, we proposed a cost-effective approach using elements from Mitchell Airport's existing website, which was already built on our custom template. This allowed us to ensure brand consistency, streamline the process, and align with their budget cycles.
That makes a lot of sense. A smart move considering the project involved a complete overhaul of both the front-end design and the back-end functionality. And speaking of design, I know our design and UX lead, Stephanie Senechal, spearheaded this aspect of the project. What kind of improvements did her team implement?
Well, first they tackled the homepage. The old homepage lacked a clear call to action, and visitors weren't engaging with the content. Stephanie and her team gave it a complete makeover, creating a modern look and feel that aligned with Mitchell's branding, while optimizing those all-important calls to action. Based on user data, they even integrated a new video to engage first-time visitors.
Data-driven design, that's one of Travera's hallmarks.
Absolutely, and the results speak for themselves. The new site has much better engagement, with users interacting more with calls to action, video content, and even the footer links.
I'm curious, what kind of user data did you use to inform these design choices?
We rely heavily on analytics and heat maps, for example. We discovered through heat maps that users were completely ignoring the flight schedule section on the old site, so we made it more prominent and visually engaging in the redesign.
So it's not just about making a website pretty, it's about understanding user behavior and tailoring the experience accordingly.
Precisely. We also streamlined the navigation, expanded the weather information, and, based on user feedback, added better resources for pilots.
Like what? Give me the details.
We included aviation weather information, airfield maps, and details about fixed-base operators, or FBOs, essentially the businesses that provide services to pilots and aircraft at the airport. This was all about making the site as user-friendly and informative as possible for all visitors, regardless of their purpose.
This focus on specific user needs is fascinating. It sounds like Stephanie and the team really took a deep dive into understanding how people use the Timmerman Airport website.
They absolutely did, and that user-centric approach was a key factor in the project's success.
Okay, so we've covered the design and user experience improvements. But what about the back end? I know that updating the CMS and PHP were crucial elements of this project. Can you explain why those updates were so important, especially for listeners who might not be familiar with those technical terms?
You bet. The CMS, or Content Management System, is essentially the control panel of the website. It allows the airport staff to easily update content, add new pages, and manage the site without needing to know code. Upgrading to the latest version of Concrete CMS ensured that Timmerman's website had the most up-to-date features, security, and stability.
So it's like giving the website a more robust and secure foundation, right?
Exactly. And the PHP upgrade is important because PHP is the programming language that powers the website. Updating it ensures the website runs smoothly, can handle a larger volume of traffic, and is less susceptible to security vulnerabilities.
It's amazing how much work goes on behind the scenes to ensure a website is functioning at its best. But all this technical talk is reminding me we need to take a break. When we come back, let's talk about how our project management team, led by Chelsea Anderson, brought all these pieces together and delivered this project on time and within budget.
We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Webster, Travera's AI assistant, here to help businesses like yours thrive in the ever-changing digital landscape. At Travera, we're celebrating 29 years of delivering digital marketing that drives measurable results. Since 1996, we've partnered with southeastern Wisconsin's strongest brands, blending creativity, strategy, and cutting-edge technology like me to produce success you can measure. From SEO-optimized websites and ROI-driven marketing campaigns to leveraging AI tools to analyze data and refine strategies, Travera is the partner you can trust to help your business grow. Now, as we enter our 30th year, we're more committed than ever to pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible in digital marketing. With decades of experience and the power of AI on the team, we're ready to help you tackle whatever's next. Visit Travera.com today and let's make 2025 the year your business thrives. Travera, where nearly 3 decades of expertise meet the latest in technology to deliver digital marketing that converts.
Welcome back to Travera's AI Deep Dive. Now back to our conversation with Chip and Nova.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive from Travera. Before the break, you walked us through the design and UX improvements for Timmerman Airport's website. From what I understand, the project was a success in no small part due to Chelsea Anderson and our project management team. Tell me, what were the biggest challenges they faced?
Well, we had a tight time frame. The project kicked off in November 2024 with the initial proposal and planning, and we had a target launch date set for February 2025. Plus, we had to keep Mitchell's time and materials agreement and budget cycles in mind.
So, 4 months to revamp both the front-end design and the back-end infrastructure of the website. That sounds ambitious.
It was, but Chelsea's a pro at navigating these complexities. She excels at breaking down a project into manageable phases.
Can you walk us through those phases? I'm sure our listeners would love to see how this all came together.
Of course. We started with a kickoff call with Mitchell's team in December. That's when we really dug into the analytics and heat map data, confirming those initial areas for improvement. Once everyone was on the same page, we set up a development site, handled the CMS and PHP upgrades, and installed the new theme. It was a flurry of activity.
I bet. So a lot of the heavy lifting happened right at the start. What came next?
In January, we focused on refining the design for both desktop and mobile, ensuring a seamless user experience across all devices. Stephanie's team collaborated closely with Mitchell on the mock-ups, incorporating their feedback. Before moving into the development phase, it's this collaborative approach that really sets Travera apart. We're not just building websites in a vacuum, we're working hand in hand with our clients to ensure we're meeting their needs at every step.
I love that. A true partnership from the beginning. But how did you ensure that Mitchell's team would be able to manage the site on their own after launch? I can imagine that could be a daunting task for someone who isn't familiar with the new system.
That's a great point, and we made sure to address that. Throughout the build-out stage, we conducted hands-on reviews and training sessions with Mitchell's team, walking them through the new CMS and ensuring they felt comfortable managing the site content independently.
Talk about going the extra mile. That level of support is so important, especially for a client who may not have in-house web development expertise.
We want our clients to feel empowered to maintain their websites and make updates as needed.
So by February, the site was ready for launch. That's quite a feat, considering everything that was involved.
It was a busy few months, but thanks to our agile methodology, we were able to adapt to changes quickly, solve problems proactively, and keep the project moving forward efficiently. Our team identified and addressed issues like broken links and styling inconsistencies before they even became problems for the client. And of course, Our data-driven approach allowed us to track progress and make adjustments as needed.
It sounded like a well-oiled machine. What was Mitchell's reaction to the final product?
They were thrilled. The new design, the improved functionality, the enhanced user experience, they were impressed with it all. They particularly liked the updated navigation, the prominent weather information, and the new resources for pilots. They felt the website was much more modern, intuitive, and representative of Timmerman Airport's role in the region's aviation network.
That's fantastic to hear. A happy client is always the ultimate goal. It's a testament to the dedication and expertise of our entire team at Trevera.
It really is, and this project is just one example of our long and successful partnership with Mitchell International Airport. Over the years, we've collaborated on a number of their digital properties, like flymke.com promotional website and the MKE Regional Business Park website.
Oh, and who could forget that clever AvoidTheChicagoOrdeal.com campaign, encouraging travelers to choose Mitchell over O'Hare. Brilliant.
Right. It was a huge success. It just goes to show that when you combine creative thinking with technical expertise and a genuine understanding of your client's needs, you can achieve remarkable results.
Well said. Now, before we wrap up this deep dive into the Timmerman Airport website refresh, I wanted to touch on one final aspect that you mentioned earlier, the fact that we leveraged existing elements from Mitchell Airport's website for this project.
Yes. Our custom-built template, it's designed specifically for airports and incorporates industry best practices like intuitive navigation, clear calls to action, and prominent display of key information like flight schedules and airport amenities.
So by using this template, you were able to streamline the design and development process, ensure brand consistency, and ultimately save Mitchell time and resources.
Exactly. And that's one of the benefits of our modular approach to website development. By building on existing frameworks and incorporating pre-tested components, we can deliver high-quality websites quickly and efficiently without sacrificing customization or creativity.
It's a win-win for everyone now. I know you wanted to leave our listeners with a thought-provoking question before we sign off. What is it?
Well, we've seen how a well-executed digital strategy can transform a website and, in turn, enhance an organization's overall success. So I'd ask our listeners to consider this. How does your organization's digital presence reflect your brand? How effectively does it serve your users? And ultimately, what impact does it have on achieving your goals?
Those are important questions for any organization to consider in today's digital landscape.
They are. A well-executed digital strategy can make all the difference in how an organization is perceived, how it engages with its audience, and ultimately, how successful it is.
It's a fantastic case study that highlights the value of investing in a thoughtful digital strategy. And it demonstrates how Trevera can help organizations of all sizes and industries achieve digital excellence.
Well said. So if you're listening and thinking, my organization's website could use a refresh, I encourage you to reach out to Trevera. We'd love to learn more about your needs and explore how we can help you elevate your digital presence.
You can find all the information you need on our website. And be sure to check out our other case studies and blog posts for more insights into Trevera's approach to digital transformation.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone. We hope you found it informative and insightful.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us on Trevera's AI Deep Dive with Chip and Nova. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find more and stay up to date with new episodes wherever you listen to podcasts, or find them on our website and our social media channels. And don't forget to visit us at Trevera.com to learn how we can help take your marketing to the next level. Ready to talk? Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.